Okay, now I've got my full project and it's finished here. I've got all my titles in, I've got my transitions in, I've got my audio added, and it's dipped appropriately under the 3 clips that I need to hear the audio. So that's clip number 1, and then the one in the middle here, the tongue twister, she sells seashells, and then the over-the-shoulder shot. So this is looking nice. I can see that my finished video is 55 seconds long and 8 frames, and I'm ready to export it. The keyboard shortcut to export is Control M for Mary, but you can also go up to File, Export, Media. Sometimes you might notice that media is not an option. So if you have a different frame selected, so see how there's a blue line around this frame right here? If I go File, Export, you can see that media is not an option. So I actually have to choose my program monitor up here. So I'll go File, Export, Media. And as I do, I have this pop-up box here. You'll notice a couple different options in here. The ones that you want to use, the only 3 things you care about are these first 3 up here. So you're going to choose, instead of Windows Media, you're going to choose H.264. Instead of match source high bit rate, you can go all the way down to YouTube. Actually, you can go to HD. Where we go here, HD 720p 2997. That's going to create a nice, small file, but the quality will be high. And then where it says output name, yours should say last_scavenger or your last name _scavenger. If it doesn't, you've just named your sequence incorrectly. But you'll just click on this blue text. You're going to save this not in your edit folder, but you're going to go to your Z drive, your scavenger hunt folder, and you're going to save it right in here. So not inside your edit folder, but just right at this level. You'll click Save, and then you'll click Export. Before you do, you want to make sure that this has your whole video in there. So if it has more than 55 or more than a minute and a half or the length of your video, that's a problem. If it has less, for instance, this is you're choosing less of that, you're not going to export your whole video then. So you want to make sure this shows your whole video and you have your time there, and then you click Export. Now that'll take just a couple, less than a minute to export for a video this size. And once you've done that, your video will be placed into that folder and you'll be ready to turn it in. Let me show you that folder here after it finishes. We'll just watch here for a second. Go ahead and check your phone, get on Snapchat, whatever you need to do right now while this is finishing up. And then if we go into that folder on our machine here, we can see the scavenger hunt. We have this video here. When we see that video at this top level, we know it's finished, and we can double click it to open it and click through it to make sure the whole thing plays, and it fades out nicely at the end. So I'm ready to turn that in. The way I'm going to do that is I'm going to upload it to Google Drive, make sure that it's shared with anyone that has the link, and then I'm going to submit that through Google Classroom. That's it. Super simple.